안녕하세요. 안티고네 니나입니다. 챕터 7을 다시 읽어볼까 합니다. 사실은 좀 전에 챕터 8을 녹음을 했는데 그 읽다가 다시 챕터 7이 다시 읽어보고 싶어졌어요. 왜냐하면 제가 그 첫 영상에 말씀드렸듯이 영어 카페를 오래 해왔습니다. 근데 이제 요번에 그 어린왕자를 그 영어 카페에서 이제 읽으면서 이제 저는 이제 낭독을 겸해서 지금 하고 있는 건데 어제까지 다 그 27챕터까지 읽고 났어요. 그랬더니 그 더 플라워에 대해서 다시 한번 또 읽어보고 싶은 거예요. 어린왕자가 그 플라워를 피해서 도망치듯이 그 나왔잖아요. 그래서 이제 이거를 끝까지 다 읽은 상태에서 다시 한번 그 챕터 7을 읽어보고 싶어서 지금 다시 한번 읽어봅니다. 반복되지만 다시 한번 읽어보겠습니다. Chapter 7. On the fifth day, again, as always, it was thanks to the ship. The secret of the little prince's life was revealed to me, abruptly, without anything to lead up to it, and as if the question had been born of long and silent meditation on his problem, he demanded, "A ship, if it eats little bushes, does it eat flowers, too?" "A ship," I answered, "is anything it finds in its reach, even flowers that have thorns?" "Yes, even flowers that have thorns." "Then the thorns, what use are they?" I did not know. At the moment, I was very busy trying to unscrew a bolt that had got stuck in my engine. I was very much worried, for it was becoming clear to me that the breakdown of my plane was extremely serious, and I had so little drinking water left that I had to fear the worst. "The thorns, what use are they?" The little prince never let go of a question once he had asked it. As for me, I was upset over the bolt, and I answered with the first thing that came into my head. "The thorns are of no use at all. Flowers have thorns just for spite." Oh, there was a moment of complete silence. Then the little prince flashed back at me with a kind of resentfulness. "I don't believe you. Flowers are weak creatures. They are naive. They reassure themselves as best they can. They believe that their thorns are terrible weapons." I did not answer. At that instant, I was saying to myself, if this bolt still won't turn, I'm going to knock it out with the hammer. Again, the little prince disturbed my thoughts. "And you actually believe that the flowers—" "Oh no," I cried. "No, no, no! I don't believe anything. I answered you with the first thing that came into my head. Don't you see? I'm very busy with matters of consequence." He stared at me, thunderstruck. Matters of consequence. He looked at me there, with my hammer in my hand, my fingers black with engine grease, bending down over an object which seemed to him extremely ugly. "You talk just like the grown-ups." That made me a little ashamed. But he went on, relentlessly. "You mix everything up together. You confuse everything." He was really very angry. He tossed his golden curls in the breeze. "I know a planet where there are certain red-faced gentlemen. He has never smelled a flower. He has never looked at a star. He has never loved anyone. He has never done anything in his life but added up figures. And all day he says over and over, just like you, I'm busy with matters of consequence. and that makes him swell with pride. But he is not a man, he is a mushroom. A what? A mushroom. The little prince was now white with rage. The flowers have been growing thorns for millions of years. For millions of years, the sheep have been eating them just the same. As it is not a matter of consequence to try to understand why the flowers go to so much trouble to grow thorns, which are never of any use to them. Is the warfare between the sheep and the flowers not important? Is this not of more consequence than a fat red-faced gentleman's sons? And if I know, I myself, one flower which is unique in the world, which grows nowhere but on my planet, but which one little sheep can destroy in single bite some morning, without even noticing what he is doing. Oh, you think that is not important. His face turned from white to red as he continued. If someone loves a flower, of which just one single blossom grows in all the millions and millions of stars, it is enough to make him happy just to look at the stars. He can say to himself, somewhere my flower is there. But if the sheep eats the flower, in one moment all his stars will be darkened. And you think that is not important. He could not say anything more. His words were choked by sobbing. The night had fallen. I had let my tools drop from my hands. Oh, for one moment now was my hammer, my bolt, or thirst or death. On the star, one planet, my planet, the earth, there was a little prince to be comforted. I took him in my arms and rocked him. I said to him, the flower that you love is not in danger. I will draw you a muzzle for your ship. I will draw your railing to put around your flower. I will. I did not know what to say to him. I felt awkward and blundering. I did not know how I reached him, where I could overtake him and go on hand in hand with him once more. It is such a secret place, the land of tears. 여기까지입니다. 고맙습니다.